What's going on, folks? Welcome back to the channel. I know it has been a few weeks. God, it's been a minute since I posted. I'll explain in this video why I took a little break. Kind of wasn't really like a planned break. I wasn't planning on taking a break, but reasons, things happened, and I had to chill out for a little while. Today we're back on the Sur-ron. I promised you guys a Sur-ron video for like the last month and a half, so finally delivering on it today. As always, folks, don't forget to like the video. Easiest way to show support for the channel. Lets me know you like the content. Also, subscribe if you are new. We are on the brand new GoPro Hero 11. Excited to give this a try. My favorite time of the year is when new action cameras come out and new iPhones come out. It's like Christmas to me. So we're gonna have a lot of content coming up in the next couple of weeks. New GoPro, new DJI camera that doesn't come out until like October or something. I already ordered one, but won't get here for a while. But today is all about the new GoPro. Should be fun. Also, we're on the Sur-ron, like I mentioned. It is in inadequate shape. I am not going to be going hard on it today because I really don't trust this thing right now. The brakes are just abysmally bad for some reason. I don't know if it's because I haven't been riding it. I feel like that wouldn't affect it the way it is, but watch, I'm gonna show you guys a stopping distance, how poor this thing is right now. Check this out. Look at the braking. Look, first off, listen to the sound. That's full power brakes. I mean, the stopping distance isn't terrible, but man, that sound is just insane. It's so loud and annoying. Kind of excited to shred this thing a little bit today. I'm gonna be mainly in eco mode because like I mentioned, the brakes are just so bad. I have brake pads. I just haven't touched this bike in at least a month, maybe even longer than that. So I've been neglecting this thing. Let's be honest. I have been straight up neglecting it, which is a dang shame. Oh, wrong way. I thought I could get out through there. Kind of awkward. I bought the pads and I just never went to get them put on because I haven't been touching the bike. Like I mentioned to a lot of you guys, I had another e-bike that's supposed to be a direct competitor to Sur-ron that I'm still supposed to get. I can't really talk about it still. It's been months now, but it's still on track to eventually show up. So whenever that comes, that'll be cool. But that's kind of why I stopped focusing on trying to work on this bike and upgrade it and all that stuff. I have a battery that I just never even take out of the box. I'm gonna do an unboxing of that this weekend. It is from Shy Battery Systems. They sent me a free battery. Big shout out to them. It's literally been sitting in the box for like an entire month. So I'm gonna unbox that and ride with it later today, or tomorrow, that is, probably, because it's already like 5 p.m. Out here in the city today, I gotta say, I truly cannot stand being out in the city anymore. I just don't like it. Nice little downhill. Yeah. Oh yeah, let me talk about why I took a break. So as you guys know, there is a crazy heat wave that went down in California. So that started like right after I filmed my last video, which is where I was in downtown LA on my dirt jumper. So I think that's the last thing I filmed. I was planning on doing a Sur-ron video like 2 days after that, after I was done like editing both of those last two videos. But then the heat wave hit. So boom, it was like 110 degrees. The heat wave couldn't last that long, right? I figured it'd be like a day or two. Nah, it was like almost 2 entire weeks. I mean, it was 10 days technically of 110 degree weather every day. I just don't really want to ride my bike in those type of temperatures, whether it's on this, even though this doesn't require any like physical activity. Wearing the helmet mainly is the thing that gets you really hot. It compresses your head, you know, obviously because of full face, and it's super uncomfortable to wear when it's hot. So okay, boom, you know, I'm chilling. We're getting past the heat wave. It's in the last few days. All of a sudden, I start getting these insane, intense migraines, dude. I'm talking like, it felt like someone was jabbing a knife in my forehead. Like I felt like I was getting stabbed, legit. Like easily the most painful migraines I've ever experienced in my entire life. So those started kicking in like right near the end of the heat wave, which, you know, at first I was like, dang, I just must be like dehydrated or something. So, whew, shredding. Also, give me your guys' thoughts on how this camera looks. But yeah, like I was saying, near the end, I started getting these horrible migraines. and I thought they'd go away, but they didn't. They just straight up didn't. So near the last few days of having them, like look at this, they got the the scream mask. That's funny. In the last few days of having them, dude, I just straight up had to go to the doctor because it was that bad. So I had to go to the urgent care, and I did. So I went to urgent care, and I was like, yo, I've been having like the worst migraines my entire life. Like, it's so painful, I can't even think. Like, it was really bad. I've never had migraines like that in my entire life. And you know, I was staying hydrated and stuff. And so they did tests on my blood, and they were like, dude, you have extremely high sodium. That's pretty much the only thing we can see. Like, everything else kind of like, you look fine. You have nothing else really that's wrong with you. You're basically healthy, but your sodium's super high, which makes sense because I had been eating Wingstop every day for like a month. Like, I don't know. I suddenly got addicted to Wingstop, so I was just eating it every day over and over and over. And they're like, dude, your sodium's so high. Nice little jump to a hill bomb. And so like, that's the only thing that could be causing it. But other than that, dude, like, I don't know. Are you getting enough sleep? Like, literally just been home pretty much every day with the air conditioning on, drinking water and eating Wingstop. They're like, well, it's probably nothing. You're probably just getting unlucky with, you know, the high sodium, and maybe you're still a little dehydrated, even though you think you're well hydrated. You know, drinking all that water, you maybe need some more. So I was like, oh, okay, well, you know, I upped the water. At this point now, that was like 4 days ago. So the migraines went away. I was chilling out for a bit, and you know, I was just waiting it out to make sure that I was all good. I still feel like kind of woozy. I don't know. I feel okay today though, so I was like, you know what, I'm getting out. Plus the weather's back to being prime. It's like 85 degrees today. Right now it's like 70. Like, it's just, it feels amazing again. So back to prime time weather out here in LA. Therefore, I figured today would be a good day to get back out and get a little bit of shred in on the Sur-ron, because it's been a minute. And I've been promising you guys a video on this Sur-ron for so long, and I just haven't delivered because, like I said, I just haven't really felt the desire to ride this bike. It's so much fun. It is a content machine still, and I know you guys love it. It's so clickable on YouTube right now. Sur-rons are definitely hot. But like, I don't really care what's hot. I care about my safety, and this bike is so dangerous. Like, it's so dangerous. That's why it's so fun too, but like, it's just so sketch. So yeah, so that's pretty much, that's a little short synopsis of what's going on. I mean, and beyond that, it's not like I'm ever really in a rush to get back to shooting videos out here in LA. Especially, you know, it's just insane out here lately. I'm sure you guys saw the news about that artist that got murdered in cold blood off of Manchester in Maine, I think. Dude, I know that area so well. I know exactly where that Roscoe's is. I used to live around there. Look at that doggy. No leash. Shame, shame, shame. Yeah, I used to live like right there. My aunt lives right on Slauson and Gramercy. So I used to live over there, really close to where that that Roscoe's is. Yeah, that area is super rough, but I mean, I don't know. I'm definitely, oh my God, sketch, super sketch. Yeah, I didn't start talking about this to say my opinions on what happened or how it could have been prevented or anything. I'm just saying, like, LA is just so, like, you can, this place is like lawless right now, dude. You can really, like, I don't know. It feels like criminals can get away with anything out here. And I don't really see myself as like the type who's like up there where I live in Valencia, everybody is like, you know, it's very conservative up there. I'm kind of, you know, I don't really even pay attention to politics. I don't consider myself, like, I don't care about that stuff. I just know that crime is just outrageous in LA. Like, you hear it everywhere. You don't just hear it from one side or the other. Like, everybody is pretty much in unanimous agreement that LA is nuts. It is nuts. Specifically like the inland part, like the city of LA. Like from downtown LA to the bottom of South Central to almost in West LA, and then around Hollywood. Hollywood is just like, oh my God, like, chalk that place. Don't even bother going. I don't understand why tourists are even going up there. That place is unhinged, off the rails, insane, crazy. Super crazy. Let's get back on the curb. The street is crazy. So I'm feeling good right now though. Liking how it's riding. Oh man. Gotta get through some tight squeezes. We got the one times. Yeah, I forgot what I was saying, but yeah, LA is just chalked right now, dude. So I pretty much stay up in my little pocket of town. I don't venture out for much of anything, except for when I need to film, which is rare now because I don't know. There's no reason I come out to the city unless I need to film at this point, because it is so sketch out here. It's funny to think back to the time, like even when a few years ago when I was super eager, like when I moved to downtown LA, it wasn't that bad then. You know, I don't know where things kind of like shifted. I think it must have been like 2020. Like it was bad when I lived in downtown, but it wasn't like crazy. And I would say downtown is chill, but dude, literally as I was coming out here, I got a citizen's alert that said 4 people just got shot in downtown LA today. Like literally as I was driving down, I was like, yo, this is, I guess I'm not going to downtown today. They said, to be fair, it was by Skid Row, but that's downtown. Like that's literally in downtown. So, I mean, I don't know, pretty crazy. Just to kind of prove my point, like that's, stuff like that, dude. I'm I don't know. I had a lot of fun riding downtown on my dirt jumper the other day though when we were out there. So, you know, there's that, but where the hell am I? I totally got so lost in that conversation right there. We're just cruising. Forgot what it's like to ride the Sur-ron. Everybody's staring. They're like, what is that thing? People still, you know, it's still very new. I'd say in like a year, Sur-rons are going to be way more common. They're starting to really become popular. Whee! Oh wow, little sketch. No, yeah, I had a lot of fun in downtown, so I'll probably do another video out there soon. I'm hyped to see how this video comes out with this GoPro. I really hope it looks good, because I've been fiending for a new action cam. The last 3 years in a row, GoPro has been vehemently disappointing me. They've just been junk. The 8, the 9, the 10 was okay. The 10 was kind of decent, but the battery life was just abysmal. This has a wider field of view, which I'm super hyped to see how the footage from this looks. I think ultimately when that new DJI camera comes in October, I might switch to that because it has the magnetic mount, which I'm totally hyped about. I loved using that with the Action 2, but the problem with that camera was that the battery was just so short and it overheated insanely bad. Like it would become burning hot to your fingers to touch when it overheated, which is just, you know, that's not good, because that leads to footage getting lost and all types of bad things. You don't want to deal with a camera that overheats just because it'll continue to record. That's how you end up losing footage and stuff. So it's important to not let your camera overheat too bad, you know, and let it continue to run. You want it to always shut off and stop recording once it gets to that point where it's like burning, like really hot, you know. So yeah, so that's what I'm looking forward to, is that camera. I think I'm going to fully switch to it. Remains to be seen when it actually comes in. I've been watching some of the YouTube reviews and like, I don't know, that stuff doesn't really, thank you very much. That stuff doesn't like, it doesn't persuade me one way or the other. I always wait till I get the cameras because my use case is so much different than everybody else's. You know, I'm like a serious action camera power user. Like I use these things every single day, or you know, pretty much every day when I'm on 2 wheels, I'm using them to their maximum potential pretty much. And by that I mean I'm not doing the craziest stuff, but I'm recording for hours and hours. So if they fail, you know, then that's a problem for me, obviously. So the DJI, why I think it's going to stick out, it has a wide field of view too, but it's supposed to have like a 2-hour battery life per battery, which is just insanely good. If that is accurate, then it might be GG's. I might switch to that. I saw the picture quality is not like crazy good or nothing, but you know, that doesn't really bother me too much. I'm more worried about making sure that the camera is functional and works good. As long as, you know, it operates well, and that's pretty much all I need. You can always like shoot it flat and color grade it afterwards, stuff like that anyway. So that's my thoughts on that. Oh man, beautiful day out here in LA though. I really picked a great day to come out and get the dust off of the Sur-ron. Once the brakes warm up, they don't squeak as bad. I think they were so squeaky because I haven't ridden this thing in a minute. Maybe I had to get the dust off or something. Sounding a lot better now, so Still got to put those Shimano Saint brakes on. I think that's what they're called. I got them just sitting at the house still. Oh! Pumping. All right, we're coming up on the last descent. Swerving. I love coming down this hill on my BMX. It's been a minute since I've done that. Nice, dude. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see some Sur-ron hill bomb videos. I think that'd be a cool little switch up. What do you guys think? Obviously, you know, it's just kind of like riding down a hill because I have 2 brakes, but still might be cool. Might be some cool content. I want to grind out some videos with this this new GoPro. Every time I get the new camera, I'm always hyped. Coming in hot. Ooh, new Porsche. That thing's pretty. All right, rush hour, and we got to merge. Never a fun time. Let's try and scoot our way over here, over yonder. All right, well, that's gonna wrap it up for us today, folks. First video back, quick little cruiser. Just getting used to everything again, getting used to filming. Whenever I take a break, the first video back is always tough. It is, because it's like you have to get yourself back into the mindset of recording a video. So thank you everyone who watched this video. I will be back with more videos very soon. The heat wave's over and I don't have migraines, so we are back at it, creating content. Let me know what you guys want to see on the next video. Do you guys want to see the dirt jumper, or do you want to see more Sur-ron content? Let me know in the comments. I will make sure to check them all out. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video if you have not. And that is it, you guys. I will see you in the next video very soon. Peace out.